Afternoon, Gaz.
Hi there.
How's it going? Right, mate. So, let's see what you think of these little babies.
Pretty excited about this one. Obviously seen a lot of pictures of them.
Yeah.
But, nice smart wrapper. But I say, as you said, more like buying an iPhone.
There we go.
Not that I want to use that. No, it's pretty special. I've never had this spec of glove on the job.
But of course, you podium at the TT several years ago when you were wearing the original, the first generation Titan. Do you remember there was that TV footage of you clearing your visor, going over the top of the mountain in second place, I think it was, and by the time you'd gone 2 corners, you were then leading.
This was a little bit special. Jesus, all the
yeah, it gives you a bit of information as to sort of like the different stitching techniques and what different protection and you know.
There we are. Jeez. You're a little bit special.
Now, as I said to you guys, you know, those are literally the very first pair that I've got delivered, and yeah, sorry folks, they're in my size. But Gaz is going to try them, and I know damn well from the look on his face that if they're right for him, they won't be coming back to Harrogate.
That is phenomenal. That is lovely. See, feels like it's bedded in to start with.
Oh shit, do you hear that, folks? Now Gaz, alright, there's them that say he's picky. I don't say he's picky, he's discerning. He's ridden a bike at the highest level for more years than anyone I know other than Mike Edwards, really. He knows what he wants. So if he says those feel incredible, and you saw there was no codding, he's taken the shrink wrap off of them. You know, so out the box they feel like he's saying they do.
That
Stefan Held, you've done a great job.
I've never felt so protected. The amount of little details everywhere on this, the suit, the thing. I went, that elbow goes down and that wrist. I went, that's as good as it gets.
Well, for once in my life, Gaz, I was hoping that you weren't going to be impressed, or you'd say they're lovely but the wrong size. So I need to get myself another set of gloves now, because they's yours.
Oh, these are ace. This is a little bit special. I have to keep them out of the way of the missus. She'll be obviously trying to pinch them off me and wear them.
Well, I'll tell you what, Gaz, some good news for you, mate. Being held, of course, we've got perfect lady sizing, mate. So the least I can do is send a pair for the missus.
That is nice. So, a little bit too tight there. Always, before a race, extremely fussy about getting my gloves right, because that's obviously your only point of contact with the bike, apart from your feet. Obviously your hands, I'm trying to get there.
Would you say that gloves on a motorcycle when you're racing is kind of like just as important, the contact point and the feel, as tyres to tarmac on the bike you're riding?
It's the equivalent, definitely.
There we go, folks, you've heard it from
and then
Gaz Johnson.
And like I said, the thing is, it's easy to make a comfortable glove.
Yeah.
That isn't a hard job. I've had a lot of comfy gloves, but having the amount of protection and details, obviously this is now becoming more mainstream, but obviously it was part of the glove that I used back in 2009 when I first wore my, I actually wore my first set of held gloves in 2004.
Wow.
I bought them plain and simply because of the protection value. They actually had studs on them before they come out there, and they lasted me all that season into 05, and at the time I'd never heard of the company, and I went and searching, and it wasn't a racing glove, particularly, but they lasted and worked, and then it comes to fruition that they're the oldest, best glove maker in the world, and I come across them by accident at a bike show, and then stuck with them, and then obviously back into 2009, got some of the gloves off your guy, loved them, went right through, and then obviously winning my TT in 14, and that, one little detail, obviously, with as a racing glove and not a road glove on today. We've changed the wiper to
Yeah. That's because of the new seaming technique there, Gaz. And you know, for comfort, it's not there. You know, but of course, what we've developed is we've got a slip-on that you can put over a finger if you'd like it. But it's a completely different seaming technique to give you more protection, but no pressure points.
Yeah, they are nice. It's just the amount of detail. Like I say, I bust my knuckles. I've got a bad little finger and the one next to it on both hands. When I've pulled the finger back, these two knuckles are also extremely damaged on me, and they're working really well. It's got giving like it's not gripping my hand too tight in this area.
Yeah.
When you close a fist, obviously your hand's closed and you're operating stuff. It's easy. It's nice.